Alrighty, welcome back. This is Aussie Gamer 17 and this is my 100% walkthrough or achievement guide for Call of Cthulhu. Now I am playing on Xbox and that means I need to let you guys know about something. If you are playing on Xbox and you can't find a foolproof way to manipulate a backup cloud save, you are going to need 2 full playthroughs to get through this. But that's not too bad because the game is not too long and the full 2 playthroughs should take us around 12 hours hopefully, or even less depending on how well you go. Alright, let's get into it. Okay guys, and just as we start chapter 1, I want to let you guys know that I will be finding all the collectibles that we need for achievements and doing anything else we can to get as many achievements on the first playthrough, and that way the second playthrough is going to be a lot quicker and easier. Alright, let's do it. The other thing that I'm going to be trying to do here in this walkthrough, guys, is I'm going to be watching and including all the cutscenes and stuff like that, because I have not seen any of it on my practice runs. I do my practice runs as quick as possible without getting into the story and stuff like that, just to see if I can find everything and work out what we need to do not to miss anything. Okay, so once we've got control, head up the stairs. There's nothing to look at or grab really in here. We're just going to head straight on through. If you try and go through that door, you'll find out that it's got a chain on it and it's locked. So we're going to go this way using beta crouch. Now we can't see that until we get a light, which is this here. Pick that up. And now we will be able to see what was on this box here. Pick up the bolt cutters and head over to this door over here. And we're going to use them on this chain. And then head through this door.
In my wake, pulled along.
Head down this way.
Inescapably draws you on.
Nothing of note here either, guys, and you'll see why in just a second. Just follow the path. There's only one way to go. You can hold left trigger to go a bit quicker. Head to this door down the end here. Interact with it to start a cutscene.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Alright, once we're back in control, guys, there's a few things that we can do in our office here. First thing you want to do is pick up these pills here. And these are,
I wonder why.
For an achievement, you need to pick up 7 bottles of sleeping pills. So there's one of 7. You can interact with a few things around the room.
Since I've slept.
Not everything is 100%
I used to be
necessary.
an avid reader.
Just going to
Wentworth
interact.
Agency doesn't attract
Bits and
top-notch
pieces.
cases.
There's nothing in this drawer. Don't interact with the door yet. We can get our first document.
Married woman
in
runs
here.
off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Now, documents and things like that just help you open up other bits of dialogue and things like that. So I will show you those when I can, and the ones that I've found, including another one in this drawer
A
here.
good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
You can interact with
Natural science,
here and
linguistics,
also
archaeology.
the map here.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Pardon me. Okay, now you also want to make sure you grab the
Been
journal
a while
here.
since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Takes you straight into this screen. You can have a read of that if you want to pause the video. I'm going to turn the radio off, at which point the phone should ring. Do not interact with the glass. Well, you can interact with it, but do not drink from it. There is an achievement for not drinking it throughout the entire playthrough, guys, and we're, of course, going to be going for that. Now, answer the phone.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Alright guys, and this sets up the first time we're going to use basically the game's version of skill points. And we are going to put every single one of our points at the start here into spot hidden. Now the way this game works, if you don't have enough points in this particular category, some items just won't appear. You'll go to where certain items and collectibles should be and you won't be able to see them. Early on we may have some trouble with that where we have to reload the save, and it's sort of a bit of a like a random, sometimes they might appear, sometimes they won't, depending on the skill points you have. And with the exact same skill points, you could load your game back up and then it would appear early on in the game, guys. So we'll have to do some maneuvering with that, but I'll show you exactly where and when we're going to do that. But for now, we're going to put our 8 points into spot hidden, and we'll grab our first achievement too once we've done this. Validate that.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
There's the achievement. It took a little while to pop.
As you know, we wish to
And that is for
closely
reaching a
monitor
level of
progress
expert
our
in one
contractors.
skill.
And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
He's had enough of that.
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
Come to me. It means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay guys, once we've got control, we're going to get our first opportunity to get our achievement for the first time we fail a skills test. Now, sometimes you'll look at items or interact with items and you'll have to pass a skill check. And the first time we fail one of those skill checks, we'll grab an achievement. And what we want to do here is hold A.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
And did we pass? No, we did not. We failed, and we get the achievement for failing a skill test. Now, if you did manage to pass, there's a few opportunities later, and I'll show you where they are, guys. All right, now turn around and examine the documents over here.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Now, also, guys, examining that painting will get you the Strange Secrets 1 of 15. So it'll be the first of 15 secrets we have to find also.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
All right, now we want to exhaust all the dialogue with this guy.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
All right, where did Sarah Hawkins live?
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
I'm a private investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
All right, and that is all for now.
I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer.
That was a
But
bit
it's
of a
not like I have a
backhander.
choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Okay, before we go out the door to end the chapter, guys, we want to grab a look
Darkwater
at this
is off the
book
coast
here.
of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Okay, and you
All
can
I
pause
have
the
to
video
do
if
is
you
go
want
to the
read the
port.
rest.
I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
And again, before we exit, we're going to pick up this book. Now, we can't add any points into medicine and occultism by spending points. I'll show you that right now. So what that did is add to our medicine skill. We now have 1 point in medicine, and you'll see here we have 1 point in occultism. We cannot add points to these by using our skill points, as I said, but by picking items up or interacting with items, we will then learn the skills required for these. And I'll show you as many of those as I can find, and anything that is required for achievements, guys. All right. Okay, once you've done that, head through the door. I'm going to end the video here, guys. For the first playthrough, I will be doing one video per chapter. So please enjoy the series, and if you do, remember to give us a thumbs up, post a comment, subscribe to my channel, come and say hello over on Twitch. There's a link in the video description for you to come and see me stream over there almost every night at 9 PM Australian time, so whatever that is in your time zone. And if you want to support the channel financially, please head over to my Patreon page where you can become a member of Aussie's Army for just $1. Alright guys, I'll see you all next time.